Good morning, everybody. It's early on a Sunday. Trying to get some recording in. See if we can get some old New England going here. Isn't this a cool backdrop here? Just opening screen right there. So we're gonna jump in with some old New England. See where we left off. Obviously, we had to do a reboot because of the um, crappy anniversary edition stuff that happened with Bethesda. So we'll get back into it. And with this list, some things have changed, the leveling stuff and all that. So the specials. So how that's handled and done has definitely changed. So I'm kind of looking forward to seeing how it plays out. I'm not sure I'm 100% on board with it, simply because I don't know. The changes seem. I don't like either I screwed it up, right, which is a possibility. That's I'm not gonna say that couldn't happen, but is either I screwed it up or um the mod isn't working maybe as expected. So we'll see there. All right, so guys, if you're liking the content, definitely leave a like, but definitely, hey, it's free. Subscribe, right? We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers. So anything you can do to help is greatly appreciated. So remember, if you're liking the content and want to see more of it, hit the subscribe button. Okay? All right, let's get in here and see what we can get going. All right, so we got Riva. Now, luckily, we have the TSS MSR mod that installed, or I don't know how quick you would level here. I think leveling would be very slow in a sense. I mean, we're only level 15 because of the Soul Survivor military service record. So I don't know, man. This is gonna be interesting. So the other day I was trying to get into this and it wouldn't start up for me. And then I don't know if it was just me not being patient enough, because sometimes with these mod packs or mod lists, right, you have to kind of wait for the initialization and everything to open up. So here's our girl, right? She goes by uh she her, right? This is our girl. As you can see, we got the leather arms on that are visible. Um, we probably are wearing a chest protector, right? Armor. And yep, we're wearing a metal piece that is invisible. And then we have two metal legs. And I think those are also invisible. That's partly due to the ECO mod, right? The equipment crafting and overhaul. Equipment and crafting overhaul mod. So that was it is one of the main reasons that I truly like that mod. We're getting a lot of stutter right now. We're getting a lot of stutter. I don't know if you guys notice it.
Don't let your guard down.
I won't. I won't. Appreciate it. I think we were just made wrong button. All right, so first step, we got to go talk to the settlers of 10 Pines, okay? And then we got to use the controller to create a bubble. All right, so that's one thing. And then we got to go get Heather. So in my opinion, and then look, we got 6 level ups. Really? Work points that are available. I don't know where to use them. All right, hold on. Can we use any over here? How do I switch? Okay. Basher we can't do. What do we? Oh, so strong back we can, right? Can I? All right, cool. All right. Oh shoot! All right, weightlifting. I don't know that there's any. Oop, wrong button. Okay, wait. Imperial Bash. I don't really pack rat. For every 10 junk items you own, you gain +8 carry weight. Oh, but we need 40 for that. Porter. Gain 10 damage and 10 energy resistance when over encumbered. Seriously? And then heavyweight. Okay. Interesting, but we're gonna all right, so we gotta go back. Let's see. I think survival would be one that okay. See, so we can probably go additional rank in toughness. Dang it, we need more for life giver. All right, rad resistant. Okay, so exposure. So if we want, we can hit these two if we want. Um, let's go back. Let's see. Armor smith. This is where, holy cow, way up there. 47. All right, so you know what we're gonna do, right? We're definitely hitting that one back up. Get back down there. Why do you do that? All right, here we go. All right, we're not there yet. All right, power armor smith spare parts. Let's see what this does. Okay, you need armor smith. Okay, gain higher chance to gain a component using a crafting armor back for in crafting armor back for future use. Modular armor expert. Okay, we got that too. You know how to further improve armor when wearing at least 5 pieces of modular armor. Gain 5 damage and energy resistance. I am going to take that. Okay. Um, let's see what else we can. You see, this is what I'm talking about here, though. Look at the zeros. You know what I mean? Now, yes, they all go up as you use them, but they all started at 0. The only one you got to pick 3, right? And then I think we actually used one to get a 4th, but we used a one of our things to allow us to get a 4. And you can see what's special. See, look at that. Points available. So I can increase one of my specials. I don't want let's see. I think I want to increase and I think I do want to increase endurance, but or no, a charisma. Let's go with charisma. All right. So, but you see, so when we were initializing this, it was asking us something, and melee was the one that was, as it used kind of like what I assumed was an example, and so it put melee to 10. Now, had I known it really wasn't an example, but it was asking us if we want melee to be there, or if we could have had chosen something different, because I would have chosen something different. Sniping, speech, anything. Move that to 10, right? If that's the only thing you could do is get 10 for one of them. And I thought it was asking me, okay, do we want everything to start at 10 and go? But that's not it. That was not the case. And so either we screwed something up by not selecting something correctly, or misunderstood what it was asking, or it just didn't work the way it was supposed to, and it was supposed to make everything 10, because at no point, like medicine class point right here, right? So we were able to get the first skill level in medicine, right? But that's it. You can't get anything else. And we got to get, I mean, the next thing you can even get, right, is at 15. And we're at 2. So we are a long way away from being able to do anything with medicine, right? And I don't know that that is the way we wanted this to be. You know what I'm saying? Okay, hold on one sec. Okay, so where was I? Sorry, had to step away for a minute, but we're back. All right, so I think the way I want to attack this. All right, let me switch back. I think what I want to attack is we got to get our gunsmith up. All right, we got to get gunsmith up, sneak up. So swiftness, your ability to take action quickly, whether for aggressive or passive purposes. I don't know what affects that. Right? These are new things for us. right? You can see you got marathoner, dodge, quick hands, phase shift. Just keep moving, building momentum. So I feel like that's an agility thing. So looting, obviously, loot's gonna go up pretty quickly. And let me see. So for Scrapper to work, we need it up to 25. Super Scrapper at 35. Take that off your hands. So let me lighten your load. Any humans or robots that look like humans you kill have a chance to drop additional random piece of junk. I can't help myself. In truth, that one actually sounded pretty reasonable. So it sounded like, all right, I wanted to look at the other ones like Scrounger. We got to get to 25 for that. All right, here we go. So Fortune Finder, we could do that one. And Legendary Looter, that's our goal. Right? But next one up is you're now more likely to find more junk in containers now. Right? And again, we still got to waste. So we still got to get up here, right? I mean, technically we could get this one, right? Discover Wasteland's hidden wealth and find more bottle caps and containers. Gain a chance to find copper bars and in certain containers. Can't hurt. Can't hurt to give it a try. And then let's see what these see this one here. Opportunity is always around you if you know where to look. Opportunity skill now also scales critical damage. And then there's the opportunist. Always takes advantage of what they can, gain a 1% critical chance outside of VATS. Right? So there are things that are available, right? Right off the bat. It's just like even with swiftness, right? If we can come over here, see, we can get dodge, we can get quick hands in combat. There's no time you gain. Okay, I think actually though, I gotta be honest with you. I think I want that 10% faster loading, move slightly faster when reloading. There we go. Okay. I think yeah, I think we are. Okay. For some reason, okay. Oh, I gotta switch back. All right. Um, and I can use RT to go through the trees. I didn't realize that. So I could do that. And then if I wanted perk information, um, is it what does X do? So here we go, cap collector, right? So we can get in here and get more details. So if I wanted and I wanted to come down and say, let's look at which one was it? Swiftness, right? That's one I had questions about. All right, so if I go back here now you see it tells me depending on where I'm at, right? So let's switch perk information. Can't do perk information from there. I have to switch back over here, and then I think it's each one individually, not like the entire thing. So dodge, you see, quick hands. All right, there we go. Okay. All right, so I think first things first. What time is it? It is 4:49, so it's getting late in the day. Do we chill? Okay, so now obvious changes, right? We got the rebuilder mod installed here with this mod list. The rebuilder mod does seem to be kind of it seems to be kind of the thing everybody likes to go with these days. What that means or what that entails is that now instead of this place being a shambles and you can just, scrap it completely, you just for X amount of steel can rebuild it. And then now in this list though, you see that? Storm door. In this list, they were already rebuilt. I didn't have to use any steel to build them. I can still scrap this door, right? And I can scrap, like, you know, the litter, the stuff that's littering the ground around it. But that's about it, right? So, and then all the houses, as you can see, are kind of the rebuilt ilk. Here you see. So they've all been kind of rebuilt. So they're standing just fine and they don't have any major issues, right? So, you know, I could still scrap this fridge if I want. I could still scrap the furniture inside, but that's about it. I think, yeah, I think we took everything that we want to take for right now. And then I do love the little, you know, throw blankets on them. So that is cool. Um, you know what? I know it's getting late, but I think if need be, we can find a place to crash. I think we can get where we need to go by the time before it gets dark, before nightfall. All right, so what I'm doing here is usually every time I start the game, this is how I start. And then I've mentioned it before, and then as we can see, here is fill our bottles. Okay, that was it. So what I usually do is I come this way, and there's usually some bloat flies right up in here. And then I come and take them out, right? I take those guys out. I believe that's where they are. I might be over just a little bit more. We're going to grab the mute fruit. And you see, look at that. Look what it does with our survival. I like that. I do. Okay. You know what? I am kind of. Oh, I'm about to say I am kind of concerned right now because, um, um, when I saw those blood leaves on the ground, I'm like, wait a minute. We would have looted those. We would have looted those if we've been here before. All right. So that tells me something completely different than what I was thinking. Okay. So what that's telling me is we actually have not been over here and we have not cleared out this area as we normally do. And for some reason that isn't. Is there another one? Okay. So that is different. That means something. That is yeah. Okay. There was three. Okay, but I'm not gonna worry about it. So what, oh, wrong button. There it is. Okay. So what that does mean is that we probably haven't encountered the guy up here and his mud. There we go. There he is. Let's take him first. Oops. Did we get him? We did not get him at all. What the heck you got on your arm, bro? Is that like a... Where's the dog? There it is. Beer, a classic. Oh, Power Fist. Uh huh. Okay. All right. I ain't mad at you. We don't need to hide. Oh, what are you wearing? Oh, a pre-war business suit. All right. Bug on the shell. Okay. Noodle cups. There we go. Tarberry. All right. Oh, we got looting up to 20 now. Nice. I mean, push come to shove, we could pull her out and rest here if we got too late. Excuse me. But normally, I come this way and I call it shopping. This is where I stock up on supplies by coming this way. Take the time. Take the time. You hear the gunshots. There's our friendly neighborhood scavenger just hanging out. So we gotta be careful of that. I keep hitting the left stick to crouch when it's the right stick. And the left stick is to run. Ooh, there's the jacket. Nothing else. Alright. And there we go. Look at them. They're just looking like, who's that? Do we need to... Get him, dog meat. Good job. All right, now, what's interesting, where is it? Oh, God. Dog meat. Dog meat. You can hear it. Uh-huh. Yeah, there we go. Don't like the distance blur that's happening here. But there's the scavenger. I could pacify him if I wanted to. Let's see what that does.
Let's do this.
Oh. Seriously? Okay, well, that didn't work. That's all we were going to do is just and expect it to, like, pacify him? Nice boxers, bro. Dog meat, you're about to get in the way again. Ooh, what is that? That is a hardened varmint rot revolver. I'm trying to douse the lantern, and that doesn't work. Alright, so we'll take it. Okay, a lot of times what I look for here is, and this is kind of to tell me the condition of my list and how it's playing, right? So generally, a lot of times when you come over here, if your bottles are floating and you don't have all your set pieces here, that tells you something's not playing nicely, right? Something's going on. Something is going on with the load order, and you might want to redo or rethink it and move some things around. Thanks to one of the guys in the comments for me, kind of explained that to me, especially with um, the oh my gosh, I can't think of the word, right now what it's called, but there are certain proprietary um, mods and late loaders that have to be really paid attention to. And once I started really focusing in on that, so whenever I add something to a list, I start looking to see, okay, where's it? Because the list usually will designate and tell you what your late loaders are, what your proprietary mods are, right? And then that's kind of that is your signal and kind of your warning. Do not overwrite these mods. So then what you got to do is, if you're adding any mods, you got to find the basically the right spot where they need to be, where they need to come in and be added, right? Understanding that they could still be overridden. Now, the only mods that I actually will leave at the bottom so that they're not overridden are the clothing mods that I like and prefer. Reason I feel comfortable and basically safe leaving them at the bottom of the list is because it's the last, they'll be the last ones to load, but then also they will ensure, it ensures that any clothing choices. Oh shoot. Whoa. Shoot. I can't get them lined up. Okay. We're in danger. When did he get friends? Where are they? I don't see them. There they are. Did they come out? Oh shoot! No! It ain't so! God dang it! Nice. Nice. I ain't messing around here. Alright, wait. There's still another guy. That guy. Just keep shooting. Just keep shooting. Ow. Alright, wait. Do I have anything better? Nope. Okay. Where's my water? Where's my water? Are you telling me it's not favorited? Well, that's some bull. I forgot one other thing too. All right, we got, yeah. All right. Okay. I don't know what a bandage does, so we're about to find out. I don't think I have any bleeds, but just in case. And then where's my water? Really right there. God, I hate this wheel thing. Oh, and I hate this animation. Wait a minute, what am I equipping? I can't do anything. Alright. Get out of the way, dog meat. Come on, man. I'm going in. Put my weapon away. Put the weapon away. Do you hear that? You hear that? That's me hitting the A button. So, part of me is wondering. Okay, you see that? That is fine, right? My hacking somehow increased by looting him. Right? Where's this guy? Oh, sweet. Hacking increased to 9. Nice. What's concerning for me is I'm not able to loot these guys. Right? They should be lootable. That just kind of sucks, to tell you the truth. And then I think what I will say this, what's happening for me is I'm starting to, this is what we're going to see. We're going to see things about the list. All right. Is that, did I just loot you? Or did I loot him? I don't know anymore. So I'm starting to see certain things about the list. And here's the thing. We don't know. We do know. Now, some things would have been just normally lootable. But these are kind of like set pieces. And when I mean, you know what I mean by set pieces. These are just for show. They're just there for show. And you know how I feel about that. I hate anything that's just there for show. But what it is coming across as, hey, like here, I shouldn't have the ability, you shouldn't give me a prompt to do either or here and then do neither. Right? That doesn't work. And what it is starting to feel like is that certain changes to the list are starting to, in my opinion, lessen the quality of the list. You know what I mean? It's not as cool as it was before. Right? Because now we're starting to present and show things that I would have liked to see done. that more than likely were done better the first time around, but then the changes and updates to the list have actually kind of made things not as cool and as good as they were. So now I'm sitting here and I'm like, I don't know. Okay, it says I can consume the hub flower. I've reached a new level. Nice. Now, if I'm not mistaken, what I'm thinking is there's a merchant. Okay, there's no merchant. Sometimes they add a merchant in over here. But, nope. Alright. Part of me is wondering, should I just take shelter in the satellite station? Now, I come over here because, again, like I said, I come over here to supply myself. So, when you come here, first thing you run into... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I was not ready for that. A spore carrier monster? So, what? We're not in Kansas anymore, that's for sure. So you got this guy. We're going to look around first, though. And, oh my God, you got to be on your... You could be on your P's and Q's. Okay. I can get down with that. Alright. What's up here? I think we already looted the wreckage. Just want to see, is there anything else up here? So, where is it? Nice. See how it just got dark so quick? It's like, man, we need to go. That's the... What's the name? There's something over here. Another spore carrier. Where'd the body go? All right. You're gonna come over here. Grab the fungus. Then we're gonna come over here. Where are you? I see you. Seriously? Man, I'm missing up a storm. God dang it. Where you at? Still another one. Okay. Where's the other one? Alright. What's this over here? This is different. Anything? Nothing? Okay. So in the middle of this whole thing, oh, hey, leather. Used to be a pile that we would come out and it's possible I haven't gotten to it yet, or I'm just not seeing it yet. Usually it's over there. Usually this is it, right? And right now there's a mole rat. Yep. Has it been taken away? Because it would have like a, there it is. It's overgrown. You have a settler. You'd have a duffel bag and a, wait, not a skeleton, but then you would also have kind of a, oh, what's the name guy? There it is, trader. And I think, there it is, raider. I was looking for a raider. All right. You see, so then you can come over, you come over here and you get your supplies. Is that a different truck? Or is it the same truck? Might be the same truck. Alright. Alright. So what we're gonna do is, I think we're gonna see if we can, if we're strong enough. Let me look at the time. It's 6:49. Maybe we need to bunk down for the night. So we'll bunk down for the night and try to figure out exactly, and then get our day started in the morning. Somebody has noticed. Wasn't the most quiet, but it was quiet enough. Well, definitely was not quiet enough. Holy smokes. Okay. Oh God. Stop moving. Where's the dog? Where's the dog? God dang it, dog. Appreciate you trying to. Really? Mm-hmm. Okay, that went I think better than I could have asked for. That's for certain. Um didn't quite go the way I was thinking it was gonna go. And as soon as they holy cow, there were so many of them. What do we get in? What's that noise? The Junkernaut? I was expecting a little bit more there. I was like, uh-oh, I'm in trouble. All right, we're inside. Okay. Yeah. Huh. I think we can, call some of that kind of luck. We may need. What the frick? Mm-hmm. I'll take the leather and the steel. Not poison. Okay. Whoa. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. What the heck is going on here? I don't mind though, because our looting is going up. I mean, I think that's kind of going to be our you know what I mean? That's going to be like the sign. Are you truly a looter? Can you get your looting to 100? All right, weightlifting is going up too. We might be over it. Let's go ahead and give it a look. Up, other way. Oh dang! Look at our carry weight. Holy.
Perfect.
Poseidon radar transmitter. I don't know what that is. so this is changed up. All right, but it's not up to me. The question. All right, it's dark. All right, let's go. Dog meat. It's dark over here. We gotta get inside. Alright, so these are new. Oh, we can just crash here if we felt safe enough. Alright, what's this? Stogie. White bottle. Uh-huh.
Excellent.
Oh, nice. Whatever that means. Ooh, potatoes. Oops. Can I take that one too? Thank you. Thank you very much. Alright. I just took something. I don't even know what I took, but I took it off the mattress. Now I feel bad. Ooh, a charge card. I don't think it's necessarily going to continue working. Do you feel? I feel like there were gunshots. But I don't want to assume that. Okay, here we go.
Sweet.
Hello? Not sure what's supposed to have happened. But okay. All right, let's get down in here. Let's see if we can create ourselves a place to rest for the night. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know you're here. We'll find you.
I'll find you!
Nope, they're all mad now.
No need to hide. It'll all be over soon.
You promise? You promise? see the dog is sitting there staring me in the face. You dog. I don't know. If my dog doesn't die first. When did he get stealth-like abilities? How am I missing like every freaking shot? And then when is dog meat able to go stealth? When did that become a thing? God dang it, dog. If you don't get up out of my face, go stand over there. Go stand over there. I'm sending you home, bud. You running up in my face is not helping anything. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Hey. Go over there. Over there. Go over there. Stay.
Hold.
Shit. Lost him.
He's better out of the way. There's somebody over there? No. No. Because one thing we don't want is...
Come on out. I'll make it nice and quick.
Because I think that's
Trust
Akak.
me. Only a fucking coward hides.
I'm going to shoot you in a minute. I'm going to shoot you in a minute. If you don't go stay where I told you to stay, out of the way, out of trouble. I completed a challenge.
When you turn up, you're dead.
It's fine.
No sign of him now.
I don't like it.
Hey, let's go eat. I'm starving.
You can eat when I'm damn sure we're not about to get jumped.
I got it.
You see? That is why
That's
Raiders
why
are
I'm still
doomed to
alive.
fail.
And since I've got to rely on your sorry ass to watch my back, that's why I'm trying to keep you alive too. Enough.
All right. look at this one for sure. Let's see. Oh wow, I have to look at that one for sure. Okay, and then
Yeah,
Look
already. Somebody could be sneaking up
Right.
on us right now.
Don't get your panties in a twist. Go.
Ack is not someone to play around with. Main reason she's not someone to play around with is she has a machine that has one of those machine guns.
This is bullshit.
Isn't it? Isn't it? Where you have to sit and wait for your death instead of it just coming right at you. There's more people here than I was expecting. No one's moving. All right, there you go. Come on. Come on.
Scared, huh? You should be.
Kind of scared. Not really. I think right now all we got is Zach out. She's the scary one. Should we go get her?
Where did that little bitch go?
Oh, order in that case. Where's Zach? You don't understand. Ack is the toughest of them all. So wherever she is, that's where the minigun is. So the question is, why hasn't she come out yet? Oh, look at that. Look. There she is. She made it. I guess she was the first one we took out. Nice. I didn't expect that to be the case. You know what I mean? I thought maybe we were going to have to contend with her just a little bit more. Alright. Get around here. There she is. Back at. Right, Ack. Rest in peace.
That's it.
Mm-hmm. You know what gets me are like the legendary ones where you kill them and then they explode. And the next thing you know, there's like 5 or 10. Dog, you almost got shot. You almost got shot. It would have been a case of being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Come on out. There you are. You see how he can go stealth? What's up with that? Where did that come from? Wait. Leather. Aluminum. Steel. Intel key room. Okay. Oh, wait.
Bingo.
Postman's mailbag. Picking up a lot of wood. Yeah. Not how I meant it, but yes. have that, please? And that, please? Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Thievery. Really? Thievery increased? Who are we stealing from right now? I mean, exactly. Who are we stealing from? Can you just help me decipher that real quick? Just I mean, you know what I mean? Let me help me wrap my head around exactly who we're stealing from. Oh, look at that. Hold on. Is that just oh that better oh there it is. Alright. 10mm SMG. What to say? If you just put that there for show,
Excellent.
thank ya. And then hey, Boston area map. Alright, cool. Oh, look at that. Holy cow. You came hmm. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Empty. Cigarette carton. Money. Caps. Same thing. Whoa. Nice. Synth right arm reduces damage from humans. Oh, nice. Okay, we probably be switching to that. Oh, maybe we can find a way to lift that off of there and put it on to the one we currently have. Okay,
Yes.
not gonna complain. Mm-hmm. Not gonna complain at all. All right. What are you? Oh. Okay, so I don't recall seeing a place to crash for the evening. Do you guys? We just need to see the mattress down, that's all.
Got it.
Okay, let's go find a place to crash. Man, my thievery is just jumping up there. I I just don't know if I agree that we're stealing from anything. Stealing from anything or anybody at this point. So it just doesn't seem. Who are you stealing from? That's just, answer that for me. Make that make sense. Okay. Well, I mean, push come to shove, we can just head back outside into that one little place that had some beds set up. Because apparently sleeping in here was a no-no. Yeah, nobody was sleeping in here. So I think, did I check? Nope. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to sleep outside. Mm-hmm. All right, we're gonna start with booted. 0 likenesses. All right. So tongue is not going to be part. Neither is victim. Neither is source. Mand is out. Device. All right, cool. All right, so I think we can crash for about 5 hours on one of those mattresses over here. Yeah. Oh, hey. Okay. All right, dog. You're on my bed, man. Scoot. Scoot. Yeah, thank you. Get off my bed. We're not going to be able to sleep full time. We should only be able to sleep maybe 2-3 hours on them. Well, maybe 5 at most. Oh, all right. Never mind. Let's get a couple more hours. Shut eye, turn this out, and then be on our merry way. You hear that sanctuary may soon be attacked. God dang it. You know what? If I could, I would disable that. Right? Because now we got to make our way all the way back to sanctuary. I mean, okay, yeah, it's not that far. But, you know what I mean? It's like if we got to keep running back and forth to sanctuary every time we hear that it's going to be attacked. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think that was one of the one things that people liked the least about it, about this game, was one of the that one got, would probably be one of the least liked pieces of it, right? Having to defend the settlements over and over and over again, and then you're getting, like a lot of times. I'm not trying to say the game is huge or anything, but the game is big enough that you're now in a position where you're way on the other side of the map. You're far away from what um from the settlement that's being attacked, and then now you got to drop everything and make your way back. Now, agreed, fast travel, is a thing, and possibly, that would be your way to keep, get back to the settlements in time. Oh, did I never? Dang it, I never did. What's this? What's all these markers? You see these markers? Hold on. Let's look here. All right. Oh, I want to deselect that one for now. Okay. You see? And then one of the things I am going to do as we come through here is we're going to go back and miscellaneous. Where's holotapes? We're going to activate them. Yes. Okay. Now, if we went further down this way, we'd have to deal with those Mirelurks. But since our priority right now is to get our butts on over to Sanctuary, yeah, I know we didn't even return and pick up the what's the name, the bot, not the bot, the power armor. Come on, we got a bunch of water. Oh, okay, cool. Holy cow, trying to assassinate me. Is it the only one? Holy cow. Like how far long was that tracking me?
Hey, do you have a moment?
Not right now, but
Let's
what do you
trade.
Don't take offense to Marcy. She's working through the loss in her own way.
got? Okay. Sanctuary's under attack. That looks like it's under attack. Everybody, Sanctuary's under attack. Can you tell me which way? I mean, you got the little what's the name thing too that even popped up. Sanctuary's under attack. Oh, okay. Mr. Postman, send me a dream. Make it. There we go. Oh, super mutants. Nice. Where am I getting shot from? Am I not ducking? There we go. Is it? Has it? I still hear firing. I still hear shots. Where? I'm gonna follow Marcy. Over the bridge. Oh, come on. Get around there. Come on. There it is. All right. Dog. All right, the postman is jumping in too. God dang it. Oh, oh, look at that. Look at that. That's not good. That's not good. Something's going on there. Just when there was like multiple of these guys coming across that bridge. Okay, you know, yeah, they may not have made it without me. And see, we got attacked by synths before also, so this ain't the first attack.
Protect and serve.
Okay. Man. Okay, I don't think we lost anybody in the attack, right? But how you like that? Everybody held their own? What we need now. Where? Oh my God, what are you doing? Did they just Did you just stealth into our... Seriously? I'm carrying too much again. Okay. I don't really see that that did anything for us. Okay. All right. One thing we got to do. Okay. Nope. Mm. A heavy wrench. Look at the... Okay. Really? Our blacksmith went up on that? All right, let's go over here. And then let's get rid of this stuff. Hmm. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to... Okay, can't scrap that. Cannot scrap that. Okay. Now that we know. Hmm? Alright, we gotta get all this stuff broken down. This is all super mutant stuff that obviously we can't use, but does come in handy. Oh, look at this. Badass looted railroad armor coat. Okay. And then danger. Alright, we're not gonna mess with... Nope, nope, we're gonna leave them both. Okay. Clan leathers. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. Get that. Alright, so that's everything. Alright, so first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go here. And you know me. I want to put the options on here. Can we do anything?
At least it's not raining.
We can. And I'm gonna do lead lined. Alright. I'm gonna do a 40% boost to protection. And then I'm also going to see if I can add that. I don't know if that's going to work. It hasn't worked yet as far as adding the weave ability to something. But I am going to come in here. We're going to do this. And then what I'm hoping is what it will allow us to do is, let's see. I'm going to put that there. Then I don't think that did anything for us either. And what I was hoping for, and it will hit this up too. All right. So didn't put a weave on there, didn't do anything. I was hoping that what it was going to do, though, was going to let us come in here and see the legendary that's attached to it and possibly remove it. And it didn't, which is kind of unfortunate. Here, we're going to go do this for one of these guys. All right. And then you see one doesn't and one does. All right. And then let's pick that. All right. And then there it is. Then let's boost it by 40. I don't know that we can. Let's do that. We've run out of adhesive, so there's not much else we can do. We can try with this. All right. So this is our guy here that we're wearing. You see nothing but, and the unfortunate part is it's not giving us the ability to add a weave. And I think that is because I'm missing the mod, right? To give us the actual keywords that once we make that available so that it puts it on there. So that might be something that I'm doing. And like here, this is unfortunate because I would love to be able to come in here and grab the legendary off of there and use it. And I don't think I have anything because I'm out of adhesive. We can boost that. We can even do it like I think I did the others like that. Is huge. And then paint, we can say we can't really change anything here, but one thing we can do is the appearance, and we can make it invisible. And that's another thing, we can do that here as well if we wanted to. Like I could say this. It's not, okay, that one is a little bit significant, yeah. And then, like I said, we don't have anything to put on there. And then I don't think we have anything to put here either because we don't have. Then one of the things I could do is I could say, make it black, right? And material, we could do laminated at least. And then the appearance, I could make it look heavy. I can make it look medium. I can make it look light, right? And so no matter what I do eventually, So when we come over here, and then here's the thing. Look at that. We got blood all over us. But if I come over here and I say, okay, well, let me put this on, right? See, it's less than what we got here. But it's more in the sense that it's got all these other things added to it, right? So let me see. I'm going to put that on. And then we're going to come down here. I want to see, where's the synth? Oh, wait, that's a whole different category. I just want to see what it looks like. You see? And it throws off our whole thing. but I have a hard time not wanting it on there. Um, you know, I was running around in the water to see if it washed off any of the blood, and it does not. I bet though, when we go to sleep and wake up, we'll wake up clean. Okay, nope, didn't wake up clean. We did wake up well rested though. Oh, get out of my street. Guys, get to work. Clean this mess up. What's my carry weight right now? Okay, so now we gotta head all the way. See what I'm talking about? Now we gotta head all the way back just to where we were, and then beyond. Oh. Am I hungry? I don't know. It hasn't told me that I was hungry. Uh-oh. I might be a little lost. I cannot go that way. Okay? No worries. No worries. I'm trying to correct it. I'm a little lost. I think this was our what's name? Yeah. There it is. Alright. We're back on track. We'll stay on this side of the fence. Let's get up in here. Alright. Now he should be done with his interactions with the mole rats that come out once he's activated. Let's just double check. What the heck, man? What's going on with all the mole rats, bro? You were supposed to eliminate the mole rats, man. That was your one job. That was just one job. Like, man, if you can't even get your one job done, what use are you? All right. See all these vehicles and stuff along this road here. They're not normally here. So these are all been added. Just to give you that more, how do you say, apocalyptic wasteland look, feel to it. I don't want. What the frick, man? Bad there's not like this, some sort of proximity alert or something. You know, danger, Will Robinson, danger. You're being attacked. Oh, there we go. Are those carcasses right there? Nope. Means there should be more dogs. Yep. Hey, how you doing? Here's another one. Who's shooting at who? Okay. Hey, man. Nope. Hey, there we go. Come on, come on. Hey, Tom.
What do you want? We don't need any more trouble around here.
Oh, dang. Why do you gotta? Why do you gotta? Bro, didn't you ask the Minutemen for help?
Didn't you ask the Minutemen for help?
You're with the Minutemen? I didn't really think you fellas still existed. We sent word with one of them passing traders. But honestly, I never expected anything to come of it. Most people don't put much stock in the Minutemen these days. After Quincy. Bad business, that.
Look, I didn't expect to get lectured, by the people we came to help. What do you got, man?
I didn't expect to get lectured by the people I came to help.
I didn't mean to give offense.
You did.
I'm glad you're here. No mistake. There's a raider gang that's been giving us trouble for weeks. Stealing food and supplies. Threatening to kill us all if we don't pony up. We know where they're coming from.
Mm-hmm.
We can't go up against a gang like that.
Okay. And of course, Corvega. Okay. All right, this piece right here is happening quite a bit. You see? All right. Don't worry. I'll take care of them.
Don't worry. I'll take care of those raiders for you.
Thanks, friend. If you folks are for real this time, it'll be a welcome change for the better.
Okay. I need to use your what's the name? Oh, come on. Are you fucking kidding me? Do you see this? And we're stuck in the fucking menu. See, it's this jankiness that occasionally happens that really, really makes it so that you're like, because you know what it means, right? It's like, okay, when was the last time we saved? I don't know. I don't know because I'm stupid and I don't save every fucking 5 minutes like you have to with these games, especially this one in particular. And so now you're stuck here and it's just, God damn it, man. What I'm kind of hoping for is, I don't know what the fuck to do. Yeah, I don't know. I'm guessing at this point. See, one of the things. You know what this is gonna do? Nothing. Nothing. So basically, the only choice we got is right here. That's it. That's it. That's the only choice I know that we can do is load it from the last save. The problem is I don't know when that was. I don't know where that was. We could get, hopefully it's at the what's the name, but of course it is not. Like really, I don't even know where the fuck we are. Okay, so there's Olivia. So we're still on basically the Olivia side of the. So we're still on our side of the. What do you call it? The junkyard, right? So we haven't faced off against those dogs yet. And it's just so annoying when something like that happens. Because, well, one, it's definitely a immersion breaking. Two, it is something that is just in the base vanilla game itself, too. Right? And then so it's just, it seems almost to the point where it's just unavoidable. And what you hope for is more stability, and then you're like, why can't you build something that's stable at least, where you don't run into these kind of issues? And then I know I don't have room to talk because of this, right? I add in quick save mods. They're one of the mods in this list allows for survival quick save. So it's like even the list is saying, hey, let's cover and let's account for the jankiness of the game itself. And yet I still don't use it. You know what I mean? I don't save like I should. I should be saving. Basically, the one thing you want to do is save after every encounter, right? So once you finish an encounter and you say, okay, let me go through the loot stage of it, right? And then once you can say, yeah, I've looted everything that's lootable, right? I've cleared this particular area, right? And I've looted all the stuff. So right here, when we've established everything's been looted, hit the quick save. See how the cursor was right over the dog, but he was still missing. She was still missing. That sucks. And then again, this is something I should be doing, often. What is that right there? All right, let's go and help them out. Hey, Hunter. Is this? Oh, snap. All right. It's starting to make a little sense to me. So that pre-built or rebuild. So we're here at 10 Pines. We are actually here. Hey.
Excuse me. The crop's coming in pretty good.
Okay, good to hear. All right, so quick save. Let's talk to what's his name? Oh, there he is. Hey, Tom.
Hey there.
Relax.
What do you want? We don't need any more trouble around here.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Do you always point a gun at everyone you meet?
Do you always point a gun at everyone you meet?
I'm afraid I do these days. If we lose any more of our crops, we'll be done for. Now you'd best get yourself on down the road. We've got nothing for you.
Didn't you ask the Minutemen for help?
Didn't you ask the Minutemen for help?
You're with the Minutemen? I didn't really think you fellas still existed. We sent word with one of them passing traders. But honestly, I never expected anything to come of it. Most people don't put much stock in the Minutemen these days. After Quincy. Bad business, that.
And then we're going to hit him with this again. Do you want my help? Or should I be on my way?
Do you want my help, or should I be on my way?
Don't get the wrong idea. I'm damn glad you're here. There's a raider gang that's been giving us trouble for weeks. Stealing food and supplies, threatening to kill us all if we don't pony up. We know where they're coming from, but we can't go up against a gang like that.
All right.
Don't worry. I'll take care of those raiders for you.
Thanks, friend. If you folks are for real this time, it'll be a welcome change for the better.
Mm-hmm. All right, first things first. Save. Now, let's get in here. Maybe it was something I did. Okay. There we go. Okay. And maybe it was. Maybe I hit the what's the name. I didn't want to do that. But, okay. So we can make a bunch of these. There we go. Ooh, I can make alcohol. I don't know that I need to, so I won't. We got plenty of... There we go. We got some rad roach we got to get. We got a ton of those. We got some... Oh my gosh, mud chops. Holy cow, you can only do 10 at a time. All right. And then soup. Oh my goodness. We can do some noodle soup. And I thought there was another one. No, nope. Okay. See, that is how it's supposed to work. And then maybe I hit over before I actually hit down. You gotta hit down and get into the menu. And maybe when I hit over, that just messed with everything. And then what we're gonna do here. Oh, they have a working fire. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna jump in here. You see, we got 7 perk points available now, and we got a bunch of stuff that went up. All right, first weightlifting went up. Okay, we can do Imperial Bash technique, and then we can do hardened hoarder power. Not sure that I really want to do that, but rifles for sure. We can boost here. Let's get back to rifles. I don't like that particular mechanic there that does that. Rifle main. Let's see. Precision shooting with non-automatic ballistic rifles allows you to ignore 15%. So we will be taking that. Okay. Let's go down to survival. All right. So toughness You can now damage resistance, lead belly, and rad resistance. We're at the point where we can do every single one of these, can't we? All right, we're gonna do that one for sure. All right, let's get back down here to survival. We can't do that one. We're gonna do that one too. All right, so now let's get down here to armor smith. Holy cow, we can do a whole bunch of stuff. All right, so we're taking that one for sure. Come back. I am kind of thinking. You know power armor well enough that you realized how to move it in it better. I think I will take that. Okay. I don't want that. I want to come down. And I think I do want anything we can do for gunsmith. That would be great. All right, so I am going to do that. But I do want to come back down here. I want to look to see what else is available here. So at 20, you've been crafting a bit, so you've adapted your craft to the wasteland. All guns gain 5% improved range. All right, I ain't mad at that. You gain access. Okay, so those are the ones that we definitely want. And then look, even that one. Okay. Okay, so I think the next couple of chances we get where we're going to work towards boosting all three of these. We have to. Okay. So you can see progress is being made and we are improving and getting better. It's just that, again, progress is going to be slow. Progress is going to be slow here. And I don't know that I necessarily agree with, like I said, that initial how everything started out. I think everything should have started out at 10. But I can understand, but I think it should have been clearer and better explained and worked out if we were going to start off and only be able to choose one particular thing. See how that's clicking there? Is that not our dog? Is that not like a... Let's see. Oh, he recovered. Oh. What's wrong? You hurt?
What's wrong? You hurt?
Even though we did it. There you go. Feel better now.
There you go. Feel better now?
What's your name, girl?
What's your name, girl?
Mutt. Okay. Okay, that's it. That's as far as it goes. Maybe if we didn't have dog meat, I don't know. I don't know what that was supposed to do there. But I am certain that maybe we weren't supposed to shoot it. Well, that's because it looked just like all the other attack dogs. Mongrels out there, dangerous mongrels that are attacking us. And then maybe that's why she won't talk to us. Even though we healed her, she knows it was us that shot her. And, you know, we shot her multiple times. Oh, shoot. Do you see that over there? No, leave your butt out there. Oh man, you've been like flanked the crap out of us. Okay. That sucks. Okay, I'm shooting at something that isn't actually a thing.
Yes.
Okay. Where's the old girl? Uh-oh. Oh, nope. Nope. Uh-oh. Where did she go down? Oh, there she is. All right. Okay. We're not going further that way. Maybe we'll come back. What we need to do, though. All right. Oh, shoot. All right, let's see what we got. Uh-oh. This is gonna hurt. Wait, how did it get health back? How? Run! Forrest, run! Why are you not running? Like, I hit run and it doesn't run. She doesn't run. Get in there. You know what I was gonna do? You freaking... Holy smokes. Who are these guys? Oh, okay, caravanners. All right. I don't know that was worth it. I literally don't know that was worth it. Oh my goodness. Hey.
Best scrap in the Commonwealth right here.
Who are you? All right. You hear anything lately?
Hear anything lately?
If you don't mind, prefer to just talk shop for now. Got a lot of quality goods here.
All right, I'll take a look. Sure.
I've got
Appreciate
a
your
few
help.
minutes to browse.
You got no money. Seriously? You got nothing. But just to say thank you. Yeah. Thanks. Thanks for the help. Thanks for the assist. You really kind of saved my bacon and giving them something else to go after. Holy cow. Yeah, that was dumb. That wasn't a smart move on our part. Oh, see, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's not okay. All right, that's... Oh, this is very concerning. Oh, good heavens. All right. By the way, I think we're dying. Okay, so let's fix that. All right. Hold on. Okay. All right, Heather's this way. I just want to get Heather and then we'll be done. Oh shoot. Okay. Heather's on the other side of all this, and this is a chore in its own right. I mean, we could probably go around and come back. Because we don't know who's down there, right? Let's get some mutated ferns while we're here. Because, you know, we're going to try to... Hey, look, survival increase to 36. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, this isn't the normal way that we head towards Heather. Usually, we would have gone straight and hit the little junkyard where all the mole rats are attacking the set. You know, I hear something. God dang it, man. Oh, shoot. Nope. Come back here. How are you? Okay, but to say, how are you healing? This place is so dangerous, man. There's these folks up there. You stay up there. I'm gone. I'm out of here. I was just passing through. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. We got people to see, places to be, things like that. We don't need to. We got to get to the other side of this cemetery. You serious? You serious? You started some ish? It's not like it's going to be easy to get to the other side of the cemetery either. Again. Quick save. Okay, that's not what I thought it was. Thank goodness. I hear gunshots. But that could be the junkyard or whatever that place is. There she is. I don't know. Oops, sorry. God dang it. Put your weapon back. I will learn the controls. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at the look. All right, hey.
I carry the highest quality alternative medicine products you can find in the Commonwealth today.
Yeah?
Interested?
So you're a doctor?
So you're a doctor?
No, I'm not a doctor. Traditional medicine is adequate
You
if
just play one in a
that's all
video
you
game.
have, but I offer something much, much better. Traditional medicine cures you today. Alternative medicine can improve your overall health and vitality forever. It's true. Trust me.
Oh, yeah?
Use my healing preparations often enough, and you will see an improvement in your overall health. Got a question for you. Say you find a little kid in a cave.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He's all alone, hasn't eaten in days, scared to death.
Mm-hmm.
When you walk up to him, you can see he has a nice little collection of stolen goods.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
Mm-hmm. Chop off his fingers. No, that wasn't a choice. Okay, forget I said anything. Well, then, if I can't do that, then I'm gonna lead him to safety. Turn him over to somebody in charge. You know, let them chop off his fingers. You see what I'm talking about? There we go. All right.
I lead the boy to safety, then turn him over to someone in charge.
Sounds like something a synth might say.
Right?
Sympathetic instead of irritated.
Mm-hmm.
But my gut tells me you're human. Where are you headed?
I'm tracking a murderer.
I'm tracking a murderer. The bastard who shot my husband. Took my baby.
Yeah.
I don't even have a clue who he is or where he's gone.
Bet you 100 caps the Institute was behind it. Their synths are a fucking plague on the Commonwealth. I'll help you track him if you want. I'd love nothing better than to bag one of those murdering, kidnapping sons of bitches.
Institute, huh?
The Institute? Who are they?
Nobody knows. What we do know is they send robots into the Commonwealth to fuck with us. I need a partner. Someone to watch my back? I'll give you a discount on my products and 200 caps if you'll join me. I need to get off the caravan trail. And I need to do something else. And you know, you hear about all this cool stuff in the Commonwealth, but when all you do is bust your ass on the road, you never see it.
Well, if you sweeten the deal a little bit.
you need to sweeten the deal.
I like your style. I'll pitch in another 200 caps.
Nice.
So, will you take my offer? Team up with me?
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Fan-fucking-tastic. The name's Kasdan. Heather
Mhm.
Kasdan.
Nice to meet you.
Been on the road my whole life. Been training with weapons my whole life. If something is going on in the Commonwealth, I know about it. Traders love to gossip. I have a newspaper article for you to read. I don't want to talk about it, but it's true. Someone did get out, and it was me. Thought you might like to know why I'm trigger happy around synths. Oh, one more thing. I've got a transponder for you to carry. Flick it on, and I'll be able to track you if we get separated. That's it. That's all I've got. It's time to rock and roll.
Don't you think I'm carrying enough?
Hi.
Hiya, dog meat.
Hey.
Okay. Let's see what we got. It's reasonable. Reasonable. All right, so we're gonna get that, and that. Okay. No adhesive. Okay. All right. Oh. I think. Oh. And then you're gonna give us some more money. All right. I'm on board with that. All right. Hey, look, our barter's moving up. All right. So, very first thing I want to do is I want to drink some of that. All right. See, we got some points there just for drinking that. Oh, look, we're leveling up again. All right. You know we want to do this because we want to get down here. And what was it? Oh, wait. See? Squirrel. So now we got waste not, want not. You can salvage them. Okay. And then look at the one right above it. Ooh, we can't do that one yet. Take your hands off that. And it look like you. Another's treasure. You're now more likely to find junk in containers now. And then you got Scrounger. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. We don't want to say that's what we wanted to do, then. Okay, that was not it. Okay. What was the other one? Where's the other one? God dang it. I could have sworn if it wasn't looting, what was it then? It wasn't chaos. All right, so I'm assuming we wanted to, but we knew we couldn't do it for a while. So, okay. All right, so let's get over here. We're going to do the scrapping. We're going to do the scrapping. And then we're going to come over and and choose. You likely find more junk in containers and others treasure. Okay. And then, oh, hey, look, we got a special too. We're going to boost that up. All right. All right, Heather. We got to go try to save some settlers real quick here. Not settlers, but scavengers or whatever. So let's not waste not, want not. Usually I hit this place before I go pick up. But this time around, we're going to try to help them out before they all die. Okay, I think all the... God dang it. Oh. Can you stop jumping around?
All right. Still in one piece.
You barely. Oh, shoot. Okay, so shooting and killing animals is taming them. God dang, man.
I saw something.
Settlers are what they are.
Good time is paying off.
There are a ton of these things jumping out of the ground at you guys.
Hey there.
Thanks for the help.
Hey, you're welcome. Later, I guess. Holy cow. That's not all of them. Nope, I didn't want to pick up the concrete. God dang, man. Did Heather come with us? I don't think Heather's here. She didn't even come along. So we got to resolve that. That's something that needs active resolving that. And then we go in here. We're going to get attacked.
Hey, wait there.
See, now you get stuck waiting places because you keep jumping around in the way. Why is Heather not available? Not saying that she's not available. Well, I am saying she's not available, but she ain't here.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's find find out why Heather is not with us. God dang it, man. She's still standing right there. Can I shoot her? Heather.
Hey,
Hey, I heard you cleared out Concord. You did good.
can we chat?
I'd like that.
What's on your mind?
If we see any mutated fern, grab it for me, would you?
Okay.
I've been holed up in the one place in the Commonwealth where it doesn't grow.
Mutated fern. Sounds good. Show me what you got.
All right. Hey.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hey.
What's up?
All right. Hey.
hey.
Oh, no. Okay, there we go. I do have stuff for you. Did I already pass it?
Thanks.
All right, come on. Oh, now. See? You know what? That is annoying. Okay.
Incoming!
Oh, stop doing that. All right, hold on. Did we get the other guy? I couldn't tell. That is weird. Did you loot? Okay. All right. I don't know where Heather got off to. There she is. All right. So there we are. We've been going way longer than I was anticipating. I wanted to get Heather before we stepped away. So now we got Heather. And then, yeah. So now we're going to push and move on to Corvega and get that taken care of. So, guys, you know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. All right. Peace.